see if I've got everything where it needs to be. Let's get me on the mat. La la la. Oh, hello if there's anybody there. Just setting up. Usual chaos. Usual chaos. Right then, that's it. We've got lighting. We've got camera on. Let me close my door because I can hear things going on. Right then, okay. Wow, chaos. I've got chaos. Okay, okay. Right then, so today is a different day. Let me see if I can find myself on the old pad. Oh, not now. Oh dear me. The only problem with, oh, there we go. It says I'm live. Fabulous. I must be watching myself then. Right, let's have a look what we got going on. There we go. Let me turn the volume down. Hi Terry. You're welcome, my sweet. Right then, let's just look at that. Nothing here. I better put something down then. Okay, let's pop that down so we know we're here. There you go. Hi guys. Good morning. Good morning. No mum today. She's not feeling too well. She had like a flu injection and it's just it's knocked her about actually. Let me just clean my thing. I've been doing a bit of embossing. Well, I've been seeing if embossing powder works. So, oh crumbs, what am I doing? Let's just let's tidy up. I hope you're all ready for this. This is a proper wing it day today. Goodness me. We've got 2 hours of madness. Oh, right then. We're tidy. There you go. Alleganza, are we in there? Oh, it's all right again. It's no problem. She's made of strong stuff, is our mother. Bless her cotton socks. Right then. I'm just, I'm not doing a lot here. Morning, Sylvia. Morning, Marion. Morning, Lou. She's okay, you know, but she's just not feeling herself to come and say hello. Morning, Trice. I posted everything out yesterday for the lucky winners, the 5 people. I've put extra bits and bobs in as well, as you do. You know me. It's not just one thing you get. You're going to get a whole heap of stuff. Right then. What time are we on? We're at 10. So I'm just gonna sort of briefly give you a sort of what's it? Bless. I'll send you your regards, everybody. Bless you. Thank you very much. So on my Facebook page, I've put an album in there, and I think it's on today's post to say if she's she's not on yet, but I'll let you know when she is. Oh bless you. You're all very kind. I love you all to bits. You know, you're all fabulous. So the post I've done this morning is on the album page. So basically Sundays, it's nothing named. So today I'm going to be using Tim Holt stuff probably, and let's have a look. Blue indigo blue stuff, Crafter's Companion stuff, dark room door stuff, even Stampin' Up stuff. So morning Julie, morning Michelle. So I'm going to be using a mix of everything. I might not even use Lavinia. I might use a Lavinia card, but I'll let you know as I go. So I'll be straight with you. I'll tell you exactly what I'm using. I have found out some Paper Mania embossing. Hint, hint. We're going to be doing a bit of embossing. But yeah, I mean, I've got some spritzes I want to use. I love my oxides. You know me. I'm an oxide girl. But so it is a free-for-all. So today I'm going to do a background. Now, the only bit that I want you to copy or have a go at, excuse me, is the background. And then the rest of it, in that album, I want you to post what you've made today or when you make it. Someone, can I find biscuits here? Biscuits, go on. It's got to be hobnobs with chocolate if we're doing biscuits. Hint, hint. Anyway, so yeah, so whatever you create today, I want you to whack it in the album if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. It makes no difference to me, but I've put it there. And I'm going to look through it. And then at the end, probably on the Saturday, I'm going to pull a winner. And that winner then will have the option, if they want. They might not want it. But basically, I'll whatever I create today, I'll send. So that's sort of like a weekly what incentive, a weekly competition, whatever you want to call it. But I'll send it out to you anyway. So simple as that, really. So I'm going to try and keep the mics not huge because I'm paying for postage. So, you know, And do you know something? I've nearly died of shock how much postage costs nowadays. It's quite shocking, but you know, we'll digress. That's Royal Mail for you and all the rest of it. Oh, hello, Jane. Welcome for the first time. Hi, Elizabeth. Hi, Marie. Have I missed anybody? Oh, if I've missed you, hello anyway. Obviously, I love Lavinia. I guess for Lavinia. So, the Halaganza is up and coming. Love it. As you're new to my channel, I'm just going to let you, costs are not normal these days. Honestly, nothing's normal these days, if I'm honest with you. Let me get a piece of card. Let's get something. Let me find some. Do you want to see? I've got that. Morning, Trudy. I've got disaster. That's what I'm going to. Right, okay, I've got a piece of card. And I've got I'll tell you what, I might do a two along. So I've got watercolour card. Now, this was off Amazon. Packs of watercolour card, very cheap, by the way. Holds loads of water, so I can spritz it till my heart's content. This is multifarious card, and it is, I think it's like the A6 size. If I go on millimetres, it's, let's have a look. So it's going to be like just over 10 centimetres by, what's that, 14 centimetres, something like that. I've just measured at the side of me, but it's down here I've measured, so yeah. It's the same size as that, so there you go. Okay, so you can see that's what I'm at. I work in a post, so keep it thin and under 7 inches. Oh, crumbs. Good job we're not on a rude, you know, we're not on a rude channel here. So we got to keep it under 7 inches. Helen, wow, I could answer that in so many different ways. Bless your cotton socks. But yeah, I do agree. For post office ways anyway. Okay, so I'm going to do Halloween at the first part, and then I'm going to do Christmas on the second part. Helen, that's not possible. Well, it is if you yes, Marie, you got the same things as me. Square that is. Oh, crumbs. Now we're getting technical. Crumbs almighty. Love it. So I've got me pad to the left of me, and then I'm trying to look at the camera view up above to say hello to everybody. I'm being a bit of a manky person. I haven't done my nails, so I've only put wraps on. They're only like a wrap thing anyway. Couldn't comment on Google. Blah, blah, blah. Eureka! Way! Diane, you made it. Whoop whoop. Fabulous. So what's that? Couldn't comment. So Googled how. Oh, fair enough. Go right to root. Just subscribe, Diane. You know, there is no cost involved in subscribing. It's free. And then you'll just get all your notifications then when I'm on. So, you know, we'll go with it that way. Anyway, let's stop chatting nonsense. Let's play. So the thing is, on a Sunday, I'll do a background, and then you use whatever you like. Just to give you a hint, I've got a tray. Okay. Now I've got Tim Holt stuff in here. But then I've also got, I think this is Timu. Possibly Timu. I don't know. What's this one? Don't know. Oh, Penny Black. I like Penny Black stuff. I like the detail. Then this was some free in a magazine thing. I don't know. I think I had that from eBay when I brought something. They put it as a free gift. So you can tell I am really going for nonsense. Well, look me. Well, I am going to be using Tim Holtz probably. So we're doing Halloween. I'm going to start with a bit of Tim Holtz and some of them maybe. And what else have we got? Halloween. Let's have a look. Okay, we've got bugs. We got moths. I love a death moth. We got mummies. We got bats. We got mushrooms. All my favourite stuff. What's that? Don't bother with first class. Makes no difference. My son's a postman. Trudy, love it. Inside information. It all helps. Absolutely fabulous. Thank you very much for that. So it's second class all the way then. It just gets me. I like you to get things. So I mean, if people don't mind waiting for stuff and they don't mind second class, then fine. Right then, so these are available from Mr. Holtzy. Let's see what else I've got. Because Halloween hasn't always. I just love flowers. I'm a floral girl. Hope is never lost, indeed. I've got pumpkins and stuff somewhere, but you know, for the life of me, I can't even find them. I've got that many different boxes, and this is what I want to do. We all craft, and I'm sick of putting stuff away and not using them. So I thought Sunday is a challenge for us all. I want to go in, root through our boxes, get out stuff that we don't use. What is the point of you spending all this? Hi everybody, Heather, bless you. What is the point of us spending all this money on all these things, and they're in a box out the way. We're not using them because they're not a certain brand or they're not a certain thing. I want you to be able to use your stuff and post it and just play, and don't be scared to mix and match. If I want to use Tim Holtz with Crafter's Companion, I'll do that. No problem. I'm not posting it in their groups or anything. I'm just posting it on mine. So feel free. So I've done an album, and I'm going to look in that album every Saturday, and I'm going to pull a winner out, and I'm going to send you whatever I make. So hopefully you like what I make. Love it. Okay. So as I said, I'm a Tim Holtz girl in the sense of I love oxides. Well, I should just say Ranger, really, to be fair. So for me, Halloween is all about purples. Let's get some yellows. And if you haven't got these colours, use whatever's close to it. Let me just try and rearrange everything without killing everything off. Orange. Oh, okay. We'll have some spiced marmalade. And we'll have some wild. See, this is the thing now. You go off on a tangent with this. You think of your colours and it's like, wow, what we're going to do? Right, let's get this out the way first. You've got an idea what I'm using. Bugs and creatures. So we'll put them over there. Might even do some little Halloween, little bags or something. What do you reckon? Yes, I've got die cuts. Oh, so, hey, listen, I've got, okay. So, I've got my little, just say, I've got my little Stampin' Up. I love this, by the way. It goes to nothing. So anything small, right? We're going to be doing die cuts and everything today. Honestly, I'm sick of I have got so much stuff, and between me and my mum, we can open a shop. So look, for instance, yeah, I've got that. All the stuff that went out of stock that you can't use. You're not allowed to use, rare, load of nonsense. Today we're using it. I am tired of being sort of told what you can and can't use. So, that's just my little rants. That's what we are using today, though. Hopefully you can see them. Cost too much nowadays. I don't use them, so there you go. That proves the point. So, Halloween. Let's make some backgrounds. So, we're going to use oxides like this, and I've also got some sprays. I'm going to have a look at this rusty hinge. I'm not too keen on how the colour looks like this, but I think with brown might go. But then again, I've got like twisted citron, flamingo, amazing. Yeah, honestly. Hi, Angie. I was just ranting to say that I'm sick of putting stuff away and not using it. So yeah, Heather, we'll have to open a shop together. Simple as that. I'll do the demos, you do the rest. Okay, so we're going to do these on the backgrounds. This is Halloween stuff, and then in about 45 minutes, thereabouts. There is no time constraint on this either. I'm just going with it. One of them. I have a room full of stuff. There you go. I love spook talk. I have to put teeth in to do that one. Full of stuff. How many times do we buy stuff? Yeah, exactly. So this is it now. I want you to get all your stuff out. Even like embellishments and stuff like that. I have got... We are even going to go there. I've got boxes of stuff. It's ridiculous. Same as blooming stencils. I've got stencils coming at my ears. Talking of stencils, let me get some. Now then. Oh, let's not try and... So I might do the moon masks, but then again I like that. I like this. I like this. Maybe some bricks. Yeah, we'll play. Yeah, so I'm going to be doing a bit of a Tim Holtzy thing, which I don't normally do, because I love all my Lavinia stuff. So this is me being able to just do what I want to do. And if I want to add something else with this as I go, I'm going to, because nobody's going to tell me off. Right then, it's not like we're at school, but when you do certain things, it's just you do certain things. So let's play. I'm going to do card with... let's have a look. I'm going to need purple. I'm going to need orangey yellow. We could have a bit of green, really. Well, hold on a sec. So I'm going off on tangents already. What do I need? Black. Haven't used any of my... Why not? Oh my gosh. So you got all this Tim Holtz stuff. Why aren't you're going to get them out today, Jane. Trust me. Hopefully I inspire you, and if I don't, I do apologise. It's one of them. You know, we all go with it. I've got brown out. I'm going to put brown into it, possibly a bit of green. Right, let's start with one anyway. I love seedless preserve. So let me start with that first of all. Why ever not? It just annoys me, you know. I've spent thousands and thousands, like you lot. We've all spent thousands and spent a moon mass at the end of the month. Had to wait a few weeks. You'll love them. I enjoy living it. Honestly, oxides out already. Gotta be done. I love my oxides. Absolutely love them. But then I don't know what to do with them. But it's all right. We're gonna have a play anyway. So this is one background I'm doing. So I'm using, and if you haven't got this colour in this thing, John next door, brilliant. Yep, doesn't get a look in. See, Terry, you've got all that stuff. You don't live too far away. Fabulous. We'll have to meet up. Don't be shy, Lizzie. Love it. I'm in the West Midlands, right? All right, me mush. Yeah. So as I was saying, if you haven't got this colour, don't worry about it. Use something or have a theme, similar theme of or something. But yeah, something pinky maybe, something purpley. I'm now using Wilted Violet. You're going to have one of these colours, surely. Whether it's Villainous Potion, Seedless Preserve, Wilted Violet. Or some sort of purple. Yeah. There's certain colours that you always sort of aim to get. And all I'm doing is I think we need some... totally agree, Lisa. Always like to mix and match. Yeah. You just got to, honestly. Unless I'm doing something particular for a certain, you know, company, product, whatever, then obviously it's all that brand all the way. But I just like to, you know, be a bit adventurous now and again. Nobody is really like doing different stuff out there. It's all very much this or that. Let's mix and match. You know, I don't want to upset anybody or anything, but, you know, we spend a lot of money on these stuff. Let's be able to use them and play around with them. So I've done two dark colours there. That was a Vanillous Potion. Let me just put a bit of... I don't want to go too dark, but I just want to just thinking a bit of a darky corner there. Why not? Now, I haven't even, like, bothered to do, honestly... Tracy, I'm with you all the way. I absolutely love oxide. I love the way they move. I love everything about them, if I'm honest. I just want to put a bit of mustard seed down. Now, already that's a spooky. There's so much you can do with this already. Castles, bats, pumpkins. Wow, we're proper on it today. But there's one background that I want you to try and have a go. I'm trying to keep it really simple for people that aren't sort of, you know, who haven't got much self-confidence to think, oh, I can create that. I'm trying to keep it very simple, very, very simple for you. Let me get a bit of paper. Right, so let's move all this out because we're going to get my water bottle out. Now, for those of you who are new, it's a running joke. My water spray is I'm not advertising anybody as such, but it's something a product that didn't work, basically. So don't waste your money on it. Now all I'm doing is I'm spraying a load of water on. And look how that gives you such a blend when it's dry, obviously. I better get some tissue, hadn't I? Crumbs. There's me chittery chatting away with you guys, and I haven't even got any tissue or anything. Look at that already. Just let it run, let it do its thing. If you don't like what it's doing, move it around. Let's get some tissue. There we go. So, like I say, if you don't like what it's doing, let me get a brush. Dab the ends off. Yeah. Let's get some heat on it. Yeah, there you go. Right then. You honestly, it's like Spaghetti Junction here. Now look how these are moving now. How fabulous is that? Oh yay. So, card number 1. Now, this could be a card. It could be a tag. Don't remember, if you've got them harsh lines, dab them out before they're dry. There you go. Let's just jot it down a little bit. I don't think we can add. We must do a Wolves meet-up. Like it. Let me know if anybody's interested. I'll set a workshop up. No, right, I can see a purple path. There you go. So, you're already seeing things in this card. So your imagination is already started. Just imagine what it's going to do with what you're going to make. Yeah. There's plenty of things you can do. And it hasn't got to be that way up. You can do it that way. You can even cut this in half and have 2 little notelets. Let me turn it over. Purple path. Yes, Angie, let me know when you're ready. We'll meet up for a coffee and a crafting session. Gotta be done. Why ever not? So, already somebody said they can see something. You know, you see, I'm looking. So if I put it like this so I can see it, because obviously I've got the camera in a holder. Got this dark area here, lightish area here, all this movement and crazy enough. Fabulous. Now, if you want to heighten that, and you've brought some of the spritzes, let me see what spritzes I've got. Let's have a look. So I have got wilted violet spritz, mica spray. Let's play. And then for the yellow, there we go, fossilised amber. Let me do it. So Tim Holtz mica sprays. I want to use these first before he's done a new set out. You know, when you keep thinking to it, listen for the balls moving, ladies, and then you know that you've not got anything up the bottom. I'm just, yeah, honestly, Diane, I'll keep umming and ahhing about ordering the B set. I've got the A set, obviously, as you can see, but I just want to play around with this first before then I go and spend money on that. So from a distance, it's a messy old game, this is, but I love it. And then I'm going to leave that there, but I want to just play around with these areas here. Yeah, oh, look at that. That's it. Just flick. Don't be shy. I don't clean nothing off. So if you, there you go. If you've got anything on there, move it around. Now, you can keep it like that and dry it if you want. Or you can spray a little bit more water on it. Let's see what that does. There you go. Right then, let me get my dryer out. And if you haven't got, yeah, definitely, we'll have to do it. If that was to Lizzie, yes, let me know. If you haven't got these particular sprays, the distress spritz, mica, water, splat it on, or mix it in your colour, splat it on. There's lots of different ways. Mica powder, you can add it into anything. Easy done then. If not, then you can use Ganzi Tambi, which will give you this shimmer effect. So I'm trying to give you options if you haven't got this and you think, oh, I need to buy this. No, you don't. Use what you've got. If you've got something with a shimmer, use something with a shimmer. You can even put a blob of glitter on there if you want. Is it a hairdryer or a special tool? This is an embossing heat tool. I don't use this for embossing. I use this for embossing, which again, I don't know where this was from, probably eBay, but I'll be using that for embossing. And then this, I have used this for embossing, but I don't like the way it ends up. But this is what I dry my ink with, basically, because it is like a little mini hairdryer. It's got a nice setting. Just keep moving it around. If you've got blobs of ink and you don't want them, dab them off. You will be leaving that little bit of pigmentation there, which is what I love. Now, what we've got now, we had a lovely background anyway, but now look what we've got. Look at the shimmer on that. Goodness me, I don't even know whether I want to stamp on that, let alone make something with it. Right. Hi, Jane. Morel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Please feel free to tell me off if I'm not. I'm not right. Let me just tell you all straight. I'm not precious. You know, you haven't got to copy anything. All I want you to do is give you an idea to create a background like this. And like I say, if you missed the beginning, I've put a folder on my page, Lisa Magical Maker, and I want you to upload what you make. And then Saturday next week, as in Saturday coming, I'm going to pick a winner out of that. And then send you what I create, basically. And if I've created several things, that means I could pick several people to send it off to. So they are going to be small makes, so I'm able to do second class post to keep it under 7 inches, as I've been told is the Royal Mail special colour. But yeah, so that's what I've started with. How beautiful is that? Now, you could turn that into a tag if you want. So tags, let me show you what I've got. If I'm going to do any tags today, I'm going to do this. I got this off eBay. Not mega expensive. You can go up to 2.5 inches. There's a 2-inch and there's a 1.5 inch. And that's the what they give you. Have I done any out? I have somewhere, but I can't find them. We'll deal with that later. So these are all the things I'm gonna. There's nothing branded. It's all cheap and cheerful. Apart from obviously the inks. I am going to be using stuff that I don't normally use. So anyway, let's try and make something up with this. I want to. That's very cosmic-y. Very honestly, I don't even know what I want to do with that now. That's took me by surprise. That has. Wow. This one, we're just going to spray with nonsense. I'm going to do a spray thing with that one. But let's make something with this. Okay, so what have I got in my... Do I actually want to... I don't even think I want to stencil it yet. So, let's look for bugs. Let's look for Mr. Holtzy stuff. So, we've got some mushrooms and we've got some... Let's do a mummy. We got pumpkins. We've got mummies. Let's have a look. Should we do him coming through? Why not? I don't even know whether I want to put him on there, actually. I don't. This is going to be the thing now. It's me choosing what I'm going to put on here. I might do cosmic mushrooms instead. Yeah. So, Halloween, you can use whatever you like. We can put cobwebs. We can do In fact, I might put some random cobwebs on it. But let me just start a background. Now, most of you have realised I like my... when I'm making things, I like flowers. I like... botanical sort of stuff, you know, so, and that's me. So I'm going to utilize these. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to put some twinkling H2Os are great too. Fabulous. Yeah, so I'm going to put some of these mushrooms in because I like mushrooms. I'm going to do them in black as well. Right, so black, I am going to be using VersaFine Clay. So anything that I'll be using, you'll see they're freely available. VersaFine Clay will be my go-to. You can use the Stay On, you can use Archival, use whatever you like. Honestly, no, we're not precious about anything today. Right, let me get a block. I've even got a plain block. How about that? Right then, I don't know what I'm creating, but you can go along with me. We'll create it together. Now then, lovely detail in this. I just don't know what we're going to end up with, to be honest, but hey ho, let's play. Okay, let's see what we can create. Yeah, I'm liking that. What I might do is I might bleach out. In fact, I want to do it before I continue. Let's bleach out a second. So I want to see whether I can keep that background. Now, bleaching out is a brush. Now I'm going to use a very thin brush, and in my tin of beans, which I have put some beautiful bits and bobs on, I have got some bleach and water, and it smells lovely. Oh, smell-o-vision, maybe. Let's see. Okay, let's have a look what we're going to do. I've got a bit of tissue. Like I say, I don't know how this is going to repel. Maybe, yeah, no. Let's have a look. Oh, yeah, okay. Like it already. There you go. Bleach and water. There you are. If you've joined me and I haven't said hello to you, I do apologise. Hello. If you're watching catch up, hi. Thank you for joining me. Hope you've had a fabulous day. Let's try and see what he's got here. We've got all sorts of craziness. Sometimes though, you like your background and you think, oh, I like that. You can mask off, you can print down first, but you know, so if you've got now look how that's coming out now. We're definitely going to be doing this. So I'm liking the way. Now it's up to you how strong you put your bleach in. It's going to be trial and error. And also think about the card you're using. I love the way that that's coming through. So just remember, this is just bleach and water. Household bleach. In fact, I'll tell you the bleach I've used. Tesco's cheapy 70p bleach. I like that. It's better than Domestos. Domestos is way too much money, in my eyes anyway. Especially when I can get the same purpose from good old Tesco's bleach. But saying that, I'm going to digress. We're going to start shopping at Asda because there's nothing on my local shelves at Tesco. So I'm quite disappointed there, Tesco. Lost a customer. Right then. So as I'm looking at that now, look at that. Oh yay. Let's stamp away. So let's put that over there. So that was nice. Let me get a bit of tissue. Okay. Like my baby wipes I got off Bilston Market. And it's like a swimming pool. These are the best baby wipes of it. Well, they're not baby wipes. They're like, what are they? Alcohol-free cleaning wipe things. I've never known a wipe have so much product in it. Yes, great effect, honestly. We're here to share things, so feel free. If anybody wants to tell me something that they want me to try, and I'm able to try it, you know, feel free. We'll have a go. Sharing's caring. Well, in my book, anyway. I like to share with you guys so you guys learn different techniques and we can all play along together. Right then, I'm going to put, I like the look of that one there. Let's have a look at you, my little matey. Do you know something? I don't know whether or not I actually want Mr. Okay, let me see if I want him. Hold on. Do you know something? He's going to look quite funky walking there. We're having him. Then I'll put some more, Mr. Hot will need a bigger thingy. A bigger thingy, people. Okay, let's have this one. Oh, it's a bit dirty. Apologies, I haven't cleaned my block. Great, I do not have false teeth. I use baby. I do not have false teeth. Oh, okay. Bless, love it. What did I say? I dread to think now. Am I making it up as I go along again? I love it. I love going off tangent. It's brilliant. Ah, dear me. Okay, so Versafine Claire Nocturne. Let's have a play. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bleach out the bandages. And when you're using this, just do lots of little taps. I know I read somebody was having problems stamping. Lots of little taps help. I'll tell you what, I'm going to put him up here. And then I'm going to do him coming towards... Yep. We're going to do him a little bit of a background, I think. Why not? Nobody says it's got to be pumpkins. Nobody said it's got to be bats, although we can put bats on. There we go. I can't really see him very much, but I'll see him in a minute. Right then, let me get my little brush of happiness. Bit of this, a bit of that. Right then, I didn't have false teeth. I used baby bottle sterilizing tablets. Fair enough. I'm still trying to get my head around that. I dread to think what I said. I won't hurt you anyway. I do say all sorts of nonsense if I've said something that... you're thinking, what on earth am I going on about? Well, wait, yeah. Okay, let's get these bandages on. Yeah, okay, that's coming along nicely. You can use a... Oh, there's a big blob there. A bigger brush if you want. But as I've just done, I ended up with a big blob going out. I'll tell you, actually, if it goes too crazy, we'll put water droplets on with bleach as well. Fabulous effect, by the way. But I want to use some of my zig pens maybe just to put a little bit of oomph to him. This is where we need elevator music, isn't it? I'm not going to sing because I'll get told off. Sylvia, pick a. I thought I used bleach tablet. Oh, okay, I thought you were on. I don't have false teeth. I don't know. It was just... I caught half... It's my bad. I caught half a conversation. I apologise. I just made it up into my own little version then, didn't I? Well, that's about right with me. Right, let's put some bleach in there. So by the time you've masked off, I know some of you are uncomfortable using masking fluid. So this is another easier option to use if you want your background down and you don't want to stamp and then mask off. Yeah. Bleach. Fabulous. Fabulous. And then you can use watercolour pencils. You could use anything really. So I can see him now. Look how lovely he's come to life. Fabulous. Right, now I want to just get some water, some blue. I want to just now put him just standing here, I think, on this little bit of something. Because he's got his 1 foot up, so I ain't too worried about that. Let's just bleach this out. Because I can draw on that, I can paint on it, I can do whatever. Let's just take that along that, just so everything matches. I'm sticking. There we go, look at that. And when you're bleaching, it gives it just gives such a fabulous effect. Now that to me could be a bit of misting. Oh, see, I like misting as well. Especially if you ain't got pan pastels, just look at what we can do there. Fabulous. Right, let me get the hairdryer on that. Let's dry that off. Okay. It's alright. So, Martine, you're here. Are you using household bleach? Yes, I am. I am using Tesco's own brand. Tesco, 70p. You can use Domestos, you can use Aldi, you can use Lidl, you can use Asda, whatever you like. But yes, I am just using bog standard Tesco bleach. No fancy, 70p. And all I've done is put a blob in and some water. And if you find it's too strong for you, you have a smell with the bleach. Yes, I like to be queen of mist. Thank you, Marie. Yes. But we've done this with bleach, so I will get pan pastels out if I need to. Let's bring him to life. I really like that, to be fair. That's a funky little card. Okay. The other thing you can do is try and play around with maybe putting bleach on your stamps, but I wouldn't recommend that. Neat down, maybe watered down, dab it in and see what the effect is. I did have a try with it the other day, but it didn't quite go to plan. So I'm just saying it, but I'm not saying for you to undo it, because I wouldn't want you to ruin any of your stamps. Like I say, I'm just about getting them out of like, you know, a place of unknown, so you're actually using them, which is brilliant. Okay, let me move that because I can see a reflection of a light, which probably will annoy some people. Sylvia, I'm surprised you haven't said anything by now. Right then. Okay, let's pop on. And then, do I need a bigger plate? No, we'll live with this one. Let's have a play around. Right then, so I mainly only want that part of the webbing. The rest you can draw on freehand, if you want, obviously. So now, if you want to do this on a couple of times, you can do it with a press, stamp press. Let me see if I've got one about. Let's have a look. I've got all this stuff here. Okay. Oh yeah, you found one. Go me. Rightio. Okay. Let's play it. I'll show you. Depending on how, let's throw that down there. There you go. Okay. Trying to figure out if you can beer or side on a beer or side at the left of me. Beer or side here. Okay, so these, obviously due to my line of work, I've got loads of these cups because there's a lot of people with addictions that I work with, and these fabulous cups are very good for what they are. However, they're brilliant for my water. So that's water to clean my brushes. So yeah. You lot, honestly, you just don't miss a trick, do you? I flipping love you lot. Honestly, you're brilliant. Right then, let me just pop that down there. Now I've just put a bit of tape on these because if you, oh shit, exactly. If you get them stuck together, you ain't gonna get them off for love nor money. Oh dear me, which way are we going? I'll tell you what, if we do it this way. In fact, I'm going to do it that way because there's nothing in that corner. And then we can then bring this webbing elsewhere. Now, I don't want these lines. So, let me make sure we've got a decent bit down here. Decent bit down there. Let's bring this up. And yes, this is an old Stampin' Up platform I'm using. La, da, da. There you go. Now then, let me move that out of the way. Let's put that down there. Versifying Claire. I love it. Ah, dear me, you guys, honestly. So I just want, I'm sure, yeah, you can see that. Apologies if you see the circle of light. That's just my overhead camera. Well, my lighting system. Let's just wipe that out the way. Now then, I do not want, let me get my little baby wipe. There we go. So we can add, we can't take away, well, you can take away. I shouldn't say you can't take away. You can either bleach it out or manipulate it. There we go. Manipulation's being used. Right, so let's get the webs in. Now, if you find, the thing what I love with these is, look, half of this ain't gone on, half of it has. So I can now just see where's missing. Let me just have a little bit of something on there. The only thing you've got to be careful is you don't overwork these. That's why I like to do a lot of, now for me, I'm just going to freestyle that. So For those of you that like to do 1, 2, 3 without, use it. You use what you're comfortable with, because at the end of the day, I don't know your personal condition, whether you've got arthritis, you've got problems with grip and stuff like that. So honestly, you use whatever. I'm just showing you that I have got these things, but I just choose not to use them, and that's just me personally. Okay, so let's move these out the way. There's that. Oh, right, get somewhere from it. Now then, I want a pen. Is it this one? Let's have a look. No, that's too thin. Right, we'll use this one. So I've got Hobbycraft. Dare I say the words of doom? They drawed me in with a £5 voucher. So I got some Uniball little pens basically. So I just want to just do a bit of a mad one, and maybe just extend. Thing is, if you've got something like this on and it hasn't picked up certain places, make your own. Just try and make sure it stays as thin as what you've got on there, yeah, and then just take it to wherever you want. So try and keep it thin. So as you can see, there's a difference between the line that we've printed down and the line that we're going to draw on with this. So you can either have quite a thickish line like this going through and then pull it up. Or if you've got zig pens, so this is black number 10, you can, obviously there's a nice fine point on that, you can then maybe do them down like that if you want to use them. I'm going to stick with the same one, because then if I do decide to go in, all right, let me just move my blinds a minute. We've got light reflections, hold on, voila, there we go. Oh, that's better. Okay, so I just want to just bring that little bit of darkness around here and bring his eyes out now. We're just doing like little finishing touches now, sort of thing. And I just want to bring his teeth out for what graveyard and all that. Vandalised graveyard, my other half would say. So we're just bringing little bits out here and there. And then here I'm going to put some like green or something in. But here, back to the webbing, because I got sidetracked, as you do. Just take those little lines in and just let them go to nothing if you need to. Now, if you want to bring a little spider down, you can. And that'll be just a case of just like sort of, I don't know, letting it drop down. I don't know, let's make one up. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, it's got little legs. That'll do. Now, you can leave it like that. You can add, I don't know, you can have little bits of glitter maybe. Yeah, why ever not? So the thing is with this, you can freestyle. You can draw on there if you want. You can do whatever you like. It's your card at the end of the day. Now, you can do watercolour pencils. Again, it's your choice. Let's get some pencils out. Like I say, I don't know what you guys have got or have not got, so I was gonna put a mushroom on, but we put him on instead, so let's put him out of the way. Now, if we went sort of really Tim Holtzy, we can sort of add little labels on, little bits of wording. I'll tell you what would look quite nice. Let's put some splodges on. Why not? Very, very Timmy then, isn't it? So, me, I don't like using plates, as most of you know that actually follow me. I'm quite happy just to, let's just put some bits and bobs around this. Let's get it really, I mean, if you want to use a pen, Posca pen, and do splatters, if you're not comfortable, there you go. We've edged that with some lovely splatters now. And that's all I do. On my finger, away we go. You can use a colour. You know, it hasn't got to be black. It hasn't got to be white. You can use colours. You can do yellows. You could even put some micas on, some glitter, some stickles, anything. World's your oyster when it comes to your creations. At the end of the day, don't let somebody dictate to you if you don't want to do it. Plain and simple. It's like living life, isn't it? If you want to put some on it, do it. If you think it's wrong, don't. I'm not here to tell you what to do or to judge you or anything like that. Right then, let me have a look at my pencils. So, Mondelez one, so I've got my soft pastels, and then I've got my watercolour pencils. I haven't got any of Mr. Holtz's bits and bobs, but you never know in the future. I might have a play. So I don't really, maybe, yeah, I'm going to leave him, but I want to do something with the green here. So I want to sort of do like an olivey green. So if I was going to do like greens and that, I'd do those sort of colours. Let's whack them over there. If I was using Zig pens, I would be using probably these sort of colours. So that just gives you an idea. And those sort of colours are mid-green, evergreen, dark yellow, oh, well, okay, and light green. So let me just, and what I like to do is I like to put them on the mat. That might work quite well, actually. I quite like the look of that one. I want something that's like grungy, gunky. These colours seem to work. So I'm going to put those colours there. And then for me, just to, again, maybe browns need to also go into this. So let me just put a bit of green down first of all. So these are watercolour pencils. And like I say, I have no idea what I'm making here. So I'm just doing lines. Yeah, because I know that, let me just get that. Right, my water, not my beer or my cider. So you give it a really good rub with water. Let me just put them over there. And then all I want to do is add water to this area. Now you have got watercolour pencils on, and because there's not a lot, let me just get my other one. Hold on, that can stay with that. Ah, there we go. That's the one I want. So this is a number 4 brush. There's plenty of water on that now. So what I want to do now is I want to fresh water. Just be careful not to put the bleach in. And I just want to just start of to bring a bit of grunge into it. So I'm going to just pick up those colours there. Mix them. You know, like I say, you ain't got to be too precious with it. So he's on that now, and I want to now bring in some browns. So we'll put that one. Water pots all over the place. You're all very quiet. You're asleep. Gone for breakfast? Only joking, yeah. You've all got your tongues out, or oh, you're all playing around. Yeah, carry on. Yeah, can we carry? Yeah, of course you can. Feel free. Go and do your stuff. You haven't got to stay with me. There's no detention. I'm just playing around. Dead simple. Join me if you want. Catch up later. Do whatever. You've not got to stay here. It's not a criminal offence if you decide to leave me. I don't know where you live. Only joking. Right, okay. Let's just let's put a little bit of something here. I want to add a little bit of undergrowth there as well. So let me just get my trusted bit of foliage. So this is from a foliage set. You got go on. Butterfly. I've got some butterflies. Oh no, I've got butterflies coming. I'll have them Monday. That'll be next week then. Oh yes, definitely, Jane. We'll do butterflies next week. I love, honestly, the detailing and stuff's unbelievable. Right, so I'm going to do this black as well. Let me just get a little bit of, in fact, no. I was going to get a little bit of, what's it, but I just want to, so I'm mixing and matching. So this is a Lavinia stamp. And I just want to just put a little bit of depth behind that. No sort of, so it just looks like we've got a bit of grass there. Now there's a lot going on this piece where you probably say I can't really see much. So let's blatter it out a bit. So let me have a look at the card from a distance. Yeah, I quite like that actually. I want to put some water splotches on, but I want to do it with bleach. So I'm not going to use the thin one. I'm going to use my fan brush. So I have got a fan brush, and I am getting ready with that. Let me put these out of the way. So I'm very much, I like my water splodges. However, I am mindful of what we've already got on here and the fact that things are going to disappear very quickly because it's bleach. So let's have a look what we end up with. Because bear in mind, you can actually put on, just whisk that out. You can, yes, go on. Love it. Very grungy, like that. Fabulous. You can do whatever you like. Yeah. Now, obviously, I will matte and lay the cards. I just want to add a little bit of depth now around the edges. So I want a brown. Scorched Timber's coming out to play. It's either going to be Scorched Timber or I might do Uncharted Mariner. Oh, yeah, let's get started. No, one we'll do. We'll have a look. We will do. Oh, I can't wait to see what you're making, Jane. It's going to be fabulous. You have to pop it in. Let me see what you've made. I'm going to have a look at Uncharted Mariner first. And if I don't like it, I can go over it with the browns. Sometimes, you know, you have to sort of have a bit of contrasting colour. Oh, yeah, I like it. Do you know 5 of our addresses? Yes, I do know 5 of your addresses. In fact, I know a few more of you because I have sent out things to other people as well. So, yeah, I've got a collection of addresses. I know where you live. Oh, dear me. I'm not that sort of person. You know, if I'm invited, different kettle of fish. But yes, I'm very respectful of people's privacy, etc., etc. So, yeah. So there you go. Right, I like the blue. Let me have a look at that. Yeah, I like the blue. I still want a bit of brown there, as you do. Or maybe a bit of black around that. What do you reckon, brown or black? Bless you, Terry. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. What do you reckon then? There's a bit of a delay, so I'm going to stand here like a loon a second. So, what do you reckon? Brown or black? Just as a little bit of an edging, just to bring it like black, black, black. That'll do with me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Where am I? Let's put these in the right places. Black. Here you are. Crumbs. I'm having a brain relapse. See, we're all on the same wavelength here. I like it. Bit of black. Yes, look at that. So what I'm doing is just skipping over. Now, this is my creation. Yours will be totally different. However, the background will be very similar. And if you don't want to use bleach, use water. If you haven't got the colours, use something similar. If you use elements, that's fine. If you use oxides, that's fine. If you use sprays, that's fine. If you use Stampin' Up products, that's fine. You use whatever you've got, just to give you that sort of effect. So let's just play around now. I just want to lift these little eyeballs out. There we go. This is what I need. So I'm using my Uniball Signo Broad, which is a pigment ink pen. And the ball never does what it wants to do. Now, you guys can actually, I'm just going to bring that to there. I might add a bit of red in that yet, but I don't know what, I've got weird noises going on in here now. I just want to highlight just a couple of areas with the white. And again, you do whatever you want to do. Hasn't got to be white. You could do a colour. You might want purple bandages. You might, well, you just put whatever you like, really. You might want to paint this. You might want to... This is the best thing about this. I don't want you to copy what I've done. I want you to create your own version of a card, of this interpretation. Yeah, so this is the whole part. So I'm going to see different stamps. I'm going to see totally different ideas. You might not have this mummy. You might have pumpkins and God knows what. I want to see what you make. I want to see your creative juices flowing in different ways. I want to see where I've taken you. Her knees really is quite funky. And I just want to put a little bit of a shadowing under him. Now, shadowing wise, let's get me so this is a watercolour pencil. And I just want to do a little bit of a shadow there, because he's stood there quite well, so I just want to bring it down. I'm really liking the way that those are. However, let's just lift them out a little bit. We've got that lovely yellow, so let's just pull that, and bleaching it out just gives us that little bit of places where we can place a bit of that ink there. So as I'm looking at it, yeah, like that. And let's have a look for, how about an orange? Maybe. Let's stick with some sort of Halloweeny colour. And if I don't like it, I'll bleach it off. That's the best thing about this. If you don't like it, bleach it off. Now just putting a little bit of brown on. You don't worry about asking me what colours I'm using. You use what you want to use. You could do red, do anything. Build your oyster. Remember, it's a free-for-all. I'm missing, oh, there it is. Missing a brush. It's right by me. So watercolour pencil, I do just want to blend that through. So I'm just moving that ink a little bit. So, hi Kathleen, welcome. Glad you can join us. Little bit different today. It might be worthwhile you're doing the rerun just so you can see what's it about. But in a nutshell, there's a background. Watch it, see how you do your background, and then make a card, your own card basically. And then I want you to post it in, and then each Saturday of the week, I'll pick a winner, and I will then send out this card or whatever card somebody's relevant for. As a prize, right? I've got Signo gel pen, red. Let's just put him a little dot in his eye. Well, that's a bit of an effort, isn't it? Never keen on some of these things. It can have to be black. Hold on. Let's find. I'm sure there's a black gel. Oh yeah, I've got a black gel pen in here somewhere. There you go. Let's have a little bit of a twinkle. Oh yeah, that's a bit better. There you go. There you are. Okay. So we've got spider. We've got that. And again, you can put glitter, you can put stickles on this if you want. I'll matte and layer that. So that's that one done. Oh, look at that, it's done in an hour. Let's matte and layer it, might as well. I'm going to get black card. Let's have a look. You can choose. Let's have a look. I've got yellow. Let's put that back there. This is the bit where I wasn't prepared. So apologies, people. It's because when I'm chatting, we get a bit sidetracked, don't we? So yellow and then black. What do you reckon? We matte and layer it like that. Really pop it out. Yeah, why not? Why not, indeed. Right, let's sort this out. Right, so if you're new here, this gadget is from Amazon. It's fabulous for us older folk with limited grip. I can't do the tape. Well, I can do the tape, but it's just not as quick as that. So, again, before you bombard me and go, oh, what's that, Lise? Where'd you get it from? It's from Amazon. If you do a search for a tape dispenser, home hobby. I always said Hobby Lobby. I went very American at one point, sorry. Happens to us all eventually. Well, not as such, but there you go. Right, so I've got the three layering, the layer guides. I'm going to use a very thin one with this yellow because it already is popping, and this is on the number 1 guide, and it is the thinnest one on there, which is the 8th. So let me clear up. Look at this. We're going to do Christmas next. Can't believe it, now it's gone already and we've only done 1 card. What's all that about? Goodness me, shoot the cat. I'll tidy up in a minute. Let me get me mat down. Okay. Voila. There we go. Right, let's get sharp blade. Now, if you don't like people messing with sharp blades, look away now. I'm getting my knife out. I do try and give you a warning prior. There we go. All right then. Don't let my dad know. I robbed it out of his work bag. You know, my dad's got all these gadgets, bless him. A bit like us, we buy all these things and then hide them away and never use them. So I started to use it. So easy. Right then, there you go. Okay, so easy. Let's throw that bit over there. Let's pop another layer on with the black. So like I say, by the time I got the tape out, cut it, put it down, make sure it's stuck, then try to find the backing bit to it to pull it off. You'd still be doing that, and at least I'm done. So I'm going to give this a little bit better of a layer. So we've got a bit of a thicker area. Let's pop that there. Now I'm going to use the thicker, what are we on, 5/8 maybe? Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do the thicker one. And I always take it from the card, the original card. Oh, that might not work actually. Let's have a look. Oh, that's a shame. Sugary doo-doos. We won't use that one. It's always wise to check before you cut. Okay, I'm on number 2 and I am on, what am I on? 5/16. Let's see if that one will work. La-dee-dee. Oh, I'm just about to get away with that one. Always check. Now you can see my cards are well crooked, but I will have, let me just make sure. I say this in confidence. I will have straight lines. However, I've got to make sure I've got enough card to actually, oh yeah, that one, yeah, smidgen. So I know that it's all right because I had the Nats Diddly Doo-Dah on the end, so that's good. Let me go off this way. La-dee-dee. I'm going to stop singing, otherwise I'll get shouted at. Okay, right, and then this one, look how bad that is there. But when you use these tools, look at that. Now I've just got the smidgen off the top so I know it's straight. Perfect. There you go. So there's my first card. Hang me what? Yeah, go on. Yeah, I'm Matt in line. Don't worry, still go and hang your washing out, cocker. Well, we got decent weather. Get your washing out, girl. Make sure you put your underpants on the right place, though. Don't let the neighbours see your frillies, girl. Right then. Okay, so there's that one, which I think is quite nice. So if somebody wants that, get your background done. Halloween, yeah? You will win, or I will send you, you've picked the Halloween card. Voila. To you, free of charge. A little bit of work. I'll write something nice on the back of it. Put you a few little freebies in. There you go. Tickety boo. Right then, so let me put my stuff away. Let me get myself back in order. Yeah. We've got to get back in order because then we're starting Christmas. So Christmas, I have actually got some dies. So we're going to be doing a bit of die cutting. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate it. Thank you, Marie. Bless you. That's very kind of you. I'm not going to say we're waiting for Sylvia because she can do catch up. But if she comes back and asks to see the card, I'll show her the card. Anyway. Right, so there we go. Let's have a look. Let's tidy up. Remember, clean place, clean mind. My mind is not clean, not tidy, but it's okay. Right then, okay, so make your version as that. And I don't want to see this card. All I want to see is the backing, the background. Just remember, that's all you got to do the same or very similar, the background. The rest of it is your freestyle. Use whatever stamps you want, whatever your version of Halloween is. Now, I know some of you have just said you don't do Halloween and butterflies. Butterflies, moths, you carry on. Even I had them all here as well to do them, but unfortunately I got engrossed in this card. So that's that bit done. I'll put that there so Sylvia can see that. There you go when she comes back in. Right, let's get a piece of card. Let me see. Now then, I have actually been faffing around, so let me just move these bits and bobs. See, I had all these in myself. Even I had the same visions with moths and things. Just they happen. Moths, bugs, beetles, wasps, love it. All the death moths, love them. Absolutely love them. So let me put them in there. I'd even got an Happy Halloween sticker I never even used. Oh, no, that's an old one. Crumbs almighty. Okay, Christmas. Ugh. Okay, let me see what we got going on here. Christmas, now then. Okay, take a breath. I had been messing around with, as I said, some die cutting. So, what we got here? What is it? Crafter's Companion. Yep. I went mad on her for a time. And then I didn't. But again, it's one of them. So, I've got bits and bobs here which we can play around with. Now, I used the Snowflake, which is a die cut out, yeah? And I cut out, see, we got little tags and stuff here now. I've been a bit prepared for this. Why, I don't know, but there you go. So, that's what I cut out. Now, it didn't cut out fully, so I cut it out, and then I've actually got something to use as a stencil. Then I found, now this is the thing, I've got stuff in here I haven't even used. I've got blinking embossing folders that have never seen the light of day. Brand new. How many of us have done this? How many of us have brought stuff in packs or in like, I don't know, an offer? Not used them. I've got stuff in here I've never used. Look at all this stuff here. Absolutely coming out my ears. So I'm quite cross with myself that we've had to do this to realise what you've got in your stash. Oh, shocking. Anyway, so we've got little robins, we've got bells, I've got look me to you stuff. Remember all that? It was a rage, wasn't it? Do you remember the me to you stuff? I mean, how cute would that be on a Christmas card to somebody you love? And if you wanted to go really dark, you could do that. Take off the hat, turn it into a witch's hat, do this as yellow and orange and black. Yeah, honestly, we're all the same. I've got stuff here. I mean, I even found, now I've got embossing stuff here. Well, I went in the shed. I said, Mom, what you got? Oh, she said, yeah, I've had this years. So I thought, oh, okay, we'll have a look. We'll try it. It works. So all I done was faff about on a tag and see what actually works. Now, some of it doesn't come through very clear because I don't know how old it is, but the silver's nice. The bronze is nice. The black's nice. The gold's nice. The twinkly ain't too bad. But if I want something nice and crisp, I don't think I'll be using it. So, if we might do some embossing, I've got silver, I've got gold. Let me take the twinkly stuff out of the way. I've got black. Yeah. I think there's some bronze somewhere. Where's the bronze? Yeah, I've got bronze. There you go. So, and I've also got, now I've got this. Now, this is quite new, the wow. So, I've got white and I've got silver. We can try it. Why not? Let's put this out, but I know these work. A bit clear out. Yeah, I done that. I donated to, oh gosh, who was it now? Crafty Barn, I think. Diana name is. And I got rid of so much stuff. But the thing is, you get rid of it, you get a space. And you need to buy new stuff to fill it up again. My mum is a devil for doing that. Aren't you, Mum, if you're watching? She's smiling to herself now. I can feel it. So, Christmas. Again, I'm going to just, let me have a look. I'm not going to do me to you. Maybe do some, we've got elves, I've got bells. Oh, we are. We all love a snowflake. Look at it, $3.90. I bet it's only $3.99 now. I dread to think how old that is. Okay, we've got pretties. You see, when you buy these in bulk, Old Crafter's Companion. I mean, look at this. I've got all these. It's Christmas. All these lovely sentiments. Look at that. That's never been used. Never been used. That one's been used. 2 have been used. Can you imagine how much these cost us nowadays? However, we digress. All we've got to do is just keep smiling, yeah? So this is what I want us to do. On Sundays, I want you to go in your stash and I want you to find stuff out. Stuff that you think to yourself, oh my gosh, I forgot I got that. Just concentrating on, yes, definitely concentrate. I am concentrating on a few brands. Tim Holtz and Lavinia, if I'm honest with you. There are some others I'm looking into. So, you know, I want a prize. I'm having some stuff sent me, so I'll showcase that because why not? That'll be cool. So yeah, I've got a stamp coming. And I've got some, I don't know, some bits and bobs, so that'll be good. So anyway, let's do some embossing. Die cutting. Yes, I've die cut this out. I've got the embossing folder out, so we can emboss that. Maybe some little tags. So let's do Christmas. So Christmas, let's do a Christmas background. Now for me, Christmas, and I quite like these bell things. Is that one stamp? Let me look. Because if it's 2 stamps, I'm going to cut it up. Oh, no, it's 1 stamp. You know when you haven't used something for ages and you peel it off and it rips? I done that with something the other day. I nearly cried. I thought, wow, what a lovely stamp, and I broke it. And then I thought, you know, something, I can't be bothered. It's an old stamp. So, yeah. Oh, yep, there we go. Oh, thank you, Marie. It was quite an old card, if I'm honest with you. It was just something I looked through and it was something that was in. I thought, oh, I'll have a go. I've never won. I do all this stuff, right? And I've never won a competition. And I was well chuffed. Bless you. Yes, I will show you what Leonie sends me. And I'll do this on a Sunday, but I'll show you what she sends me. And the stamp I've chose, which was a fabulous stamp. But yeah, I'll do something. Okay. You don't, Helen, embossing folders. Right, so Sylvia, okay, Sylvia, back. That was what we made. Well, that's how it ended up. So I want to see whoever your versions. That's going to go in as a freebie if you want it anyway. Helen, you might do when you're with me now, matey, because I like to make sure that everybody, the people that don't win, win. It's all about sharing the love, isn't it? So there you go. So there's that one. That one goes in the pot now. Let's put it over there. Okay, so like I said, I got bits of card. So I cut up a piece of card, and I ended up with 4x4. God knows what that looks like, about 6x6 or something. Yeah, 6x6, and then a piece of offcut. That could be a tag. And then I even cut out a couple of tags. Now, remember that tag thing I showed you? We can emboss on them sentiments. Oh yes, I'm already in it to win it. So we've got a couple of tags, maybe a little card, a little bit of scenery. I'm going to start with this one. Am I going to start with that one? Will that fit on there? Hey, yeah, go on. We'll start with that one. There you go. So, I die cut that with one of the Crafter's Companion die cut things, which I haven't seen the light of day. That's the first time I've ever used it. Naughty me. Let me put these over there because I'm just confusing myself. Doesn't take a lot to confuse me, trust me. Right. So, now I'm going to get my sock. No, don't laugh at me. If I'm doing some embossing, I'm getting my sock. Now, for those of you that have those fancy little bags that cost you a fortune, this is a sock with talcum powder in, and it works just as good. And it was one of the socks, because a sock monster had got my other sock, so I had a spare sock, and I put a load of talc in, and that actually de-statics my card, but I forget to use it, but it's okay. Well, I'll use it today just to prove to you. So I die cut out. Let's put these over there out the way. We're going to do pretty snowflakes and nonsense. Rightio. Okay, let's put them there. Let's put that there. Okay. Get my head back on. Back in the room. I've got my sock. I've got me a piece of card. Let me just check. Piece of card is, what are we on? 150. So it's 15 by 15. Okay. So obviously, I'll just put this through fancy bags for 20 years. Yeah, that's it, honestly. Well, fair play to you, Terry. At the time, I couldn't afford one, so I made my own. And that's still lasting me strong as well. Good old sock. I think it's a bit of Johnson's, or it might be Morrison's, I don't know. It's either the Johnson's branded stuff or Morrison's own, like, great big huge container of talcum powder, which I've still got as well. Anyway, let's digress. So, embossing folder, just went in, through. I've done it with my little Stampin' Up bits and bobs. Yeah, put it through, doodly-doo-dah, fabulous, Bob's your uncle. So, we can stick that on there. We can put some glitter on it. But let's have something in the background now. I'm going to leave that white because I want the blue to come through. But over here, I want to do sort of a snowy scene. Now, I think it is multifarious card. There's a nice thickness to it. So if it's not multifarious card, this card is going to be at least 250, 240, 220. It's a decent card, okay? So that means I can spray. So spray-wise, let's move the embossing stuff over here. Salvage patina I love with a passion. Let's give it a shake. Let me get something behind it. I'll still shake at the same time. I don't want you shouting at me. Oh, that's a dirty piece. Let me throw that over there. Still shaking. Hello. Where have I put my paper? Oh, here it is. Still shaking. Shake, rattle and roll. No singing. We'd only get shouted at. Oh, hello. Oh, there we go. We'll use that anyway. Right. Salvage patina. Absolutely love it. Distress oxide. Ranger ink. Amazing. Right, so. There you go. There's a lot on there, to be fair, but I don't care. Right then, so now I've got Lost Shadow. Grey. And I think this adds a fabulous... Oh, there we fabulous effect. Right, so let's just... Very Christmassy. Well, it will be when we're finished with it. There you go. You know, the only problem I say with these is they're just messy. But I like messy. Right then, so let's spray a bit of water on. Now, if you want some shimmer on while it's wet, the nearest we've got Peacock. Let's just do these. It's all about your colour combinations, if I'm honest. Let me just... I ain't got the muscle for this morning. There you go. Oh, crumbs. Right, okay. There probably ain't going to be much shimmer to this because I haven't really given it the most. Let me just... Yeah, okay, we got it off the bottom. Right, let's just give it a little... Oh, I don't know, I don't like that. But okay, we'll put it on. It's on there now, tough to Rooney. That's peacock feathers. It might look differently when we spray a bit of water. Let's pack a bit of water on. Let's get the movement. Now, I want it this way. I don't want it running off. There we go. Now, there is a lot of water on there. Don't panic. I want movement. Let me just take this off the edge. Right, there we go. I need elevator music, I've decided. Right, let's give it a blast. So, you can pick up, when you've got this running around, you can move it around. Don't be shy. Nobody says you've got to hold your card, or you can't hold your card, or you can't move it around. It has to be stuck on the floor. No, it don't. I mean, you can do. But I'm just making you aware that you do. It's your card. You do whatever you want. So, lots of little hints and tips. Feel free to share them as you're chatting amongst yourselves. Or you're just engrossed watching me. Poor devils. Now, I'm definitely going to put some more colour on the sides there. But when you look at this now, I don't even know whether I like that. But anyway, I'm going to put some twinklies on that. For sure. It needs twinkles. I'm going to put some stickles on it, I think. That's all I've got available. That's the other thing, you see, I haven't got everything available to me either. Right, let's just dry that off. There you go. Let's dry it off. So, Christmas. Now, Christmas can be anything you want. It can be Yule. I'm very spiritual. So, Yule, any sort of festive sort of thing in that sense. It isn't always about a tree and Father Christmas and elves. It could be fairies, it could be goblins, it could be wizards, it could be absolutely anything. It could be stags, it could be frogs, whatever you want to use basically. I ain't too fussed. So, I might not even bother using that. That might go on a tag. I quite like that as it is. What do you reckon? Ta-da! Okay. Well, why not? We can always stick that somewhere. I'm still finishing my first one. Carried away. Oh, okay. Don't. Not moved on to... Oh, fabulous, Jane. Go on. Fabric. Yeah, that's next week, I'm sure. I'm going to end up with God knows what going on in these. On Sundays, it's like just a free-for-all. You know, maybe we'll do some junk journaling. Maybe we'll do a bit of sewing as well. I mean, this would look great with some sewing bits on it. Can you just imagine that, actually? You know, we could put all sorts of stuff, embellishments on, twinkly. Oh gosh, I've got loads. Oh dear me. Jane, you've just put me on a different dimension. It's which way I want to go now. Do I want to go this way with it or that way? Let me look. I do actually quite like that movement that way. To a bit of clean space. And again, we can bleach it. We can do whatever. I mean, you can use that. In fact, I tell you what, stitch stars around the... Damn right. Wow, go on. First time watching you crack it, honestly. C. Johnson, sorry. Is that male, female? Can we have your name, maybe? I don't want to just call you C. Johnson. But yeah, what you see is what you get with me. There's no airs and graces, trust me. It's honest crafting. You know, it's what we all do. We all talk to ourselves. We all chat nonsense. And that's exactly what's happens here with me. Welcome. I love no journaling. Get to key. Oh, here good bit. What did I get that? I love no journaling. Get to key. Oh, hey, good bit. Oh, crumbs am out there. You're talking double Dutch, Lou. Love it though. Fabulous. Kathy, go on, girl. Hi. Glad you joined us. I'm just messing about, by the way. I don't know what I'm going to end up. Oh, that's quite pretty. So the offcut of the die cut that we used, which I'm not using, has now turned into that, which is it's now turned into a stencil. But I'm quite sure that some of you have even got stencils with snowflakes on. you know. So I've just added that in. It's just something else, and we can rip that and sew that in realistically. So I could keep them pieces. I'll put them there. I might think of something else. Doing that now, I want to do a bit of where stencils. Let's have a look. Right, okay. I am in a Tim Holtzy mood, so let's do some dots. Yeah, there you go. Dots and madness. I'm not into, yeah. Well, you know, we'll go with it. We'll go with it. Let's play. So, I'm just going to put a little bit of blue in with this. Honestly, Silly Sunday, I like it. We could change it. There's no structure to say it's got to be called anything. But I do like Silly Sunday. I think that sounds quite funky. A bit like Funky Monday. Silly Sunday, love it. Keep on coming. Okay, so we've got a little bit of something else there. I quite like that. Anything can go onto this now. We're just doing a proper free-for-all. I want some grey. Okay, I don't know what's on my brush, but let's just have a little dabble here. We are going to do a bit of embossing. Yeah, quite like that. Let's just do a bit around here. So this is going to be really junky. Very junky. I will clean them later, I promise. Right. I sounded really like I was going to there. Oh, well, Susan, thank you. I'm glad that you've managed to get in on a live. This will be every Sunday. The only Sunday where it's not going to be, if I'm really going to be honest with you, is when I'm at Lavinia, at the Halaganza. And I might just jump on them with Mum, just to say hello to everybody. You know what you do. I just want to just blast some of these corners with a bit of... Let me just get a blue. I'll tell you what, we'll get peacock feathers. Beans are... We've done a bit of a squirt with that. Let's just put a bit of that on. Yeah. I think I need a bit of blue marina around there. Let's just bring that to that. Let's just bring it around a bit. There we go. Okay. So there is no strict A to B nonsense with me, with my crafting. I make it up as I go along. I find things out as I go along. If it looks nice, it stays. If it don't, it gets washed away. Or it gets bleached away, it gets spladged away, or I just start again. Right, so this is Uncharted Marina. I do like my Tim Holt stuff, with you being new here. I've also got Elements inks, all sorts of bits and bobs really. A bit like you guys. Anything that I've got, like for instance my Stampin' Up stuff I gave to my mum, so my mum's got a set of that. You know, it's all good fun. Why not? I don't like wasting things. I'm not going to throw things in the bin. Cost me a lot of money. Right then, I'm going to put some water onto this now because it's very heavy and it's very wah. So let's add a bit of water just to these corners, I think. Yeah, there you go. And again, I just want it to blend. Oh no, you carry on, Trice, enjoy. Say hello to your sister for me. I'm glad you've enjoyed. Like I say, we'll just go with it, going along with it, playing along, whatever we're going with the flow. Oh crumbs, look at that. See, chatting, look at that, look what we've got happening. Like it. You've got to have a proper bit of movement on your card. Nothing's got to be perfect. If you don't like something, dab it. I do like that though, but let me just take those dark bits off. There we go. Sorted. Okay, let's dry that off. Let's do front and back. Now you can see now there's a lot of water in places. So just be mindful of that if you're adding anything else to it. So we've done a bit of stenciling. We've done a bit of randomness. We've done a lot of water. So make sure whatever card you're using can hold the water. If you're unsure, get a scrap piece of the card and spray it with water, put a bit of ink on and spray it and see how it holds. Otherwise you start doing creating and you're using cheap card, before you know it your cards fall into pieces. So that's the only thing I would say. Even if you're not buying card from certain places, go on to Amazon or eBay and look for card that is either multifarious of a certain thickness, or a watercolour card that is anything from 250 to 350 in the GSM, and then at least then you know that that's going to hold it. So we've got very sort of an Arctic-ish style card, which I think is quite cool. And let's do some embossing here. So I'm liking the silver. Silver and the blue will go very well together, but so will the gold, and so will black, and so will white. But on this occasion, we're gonna play with this silver. Now this is super fine silver. I don't even know whether you can still get this. I haven't looked, so apologies. This was in the stash from many years ago. I don't even think that. I don't even think there's a date on it. There we go. So I couldn't tell you, but it's hardly ever used, and that's the whole thing of this. Right. So Versamark. I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Gosh, I'm such a nutter sometimes. Right, let's get some twinklies. Where did I put them? See, see, you lot are not watching me. There we go. Right, so this is Snowflakes Collection Crafter's Companion. 2020. 4 years old. Never been used. Says it all, doesn't it, that? 4 years old, never been used. Shocking. Now, I want something with a lot of business to it. So maybe these ones, I don't know. Let's have a look. Wow, never been used. 4 years old. That's sad, isn't it? Wow. Right, I quite like that one. So this is going to be my main one. We'll start with this one to begin with. Now, I've got an embossing heat tool. I am not going to use this to do my embossing with. I am going to use this beastie here. Because I'm finding that this is like much better, and it is in emboss. It is in embossing, even though this is, but the intensity and the heat of the other tool is way better. Yes, it is shocking. It is shocking, and this is the worst thing about it. You buy things, they go in a cupboard. 4 years. Look at how much stuff's in that. 4 years. Shocking. These are all going to be exactly the same. I bet you any money this was a set. Let's have a look. Dear me. All this was probably brought together and it was like, whoa, there you go. Anyway, let's get right, there you go. Okay. Let's have a look. Right, there you go. Rightio. Okay, let's play. Right, Versamark. Now, this is an old one as well. But these seem to go on forever, to be honest with you. Japan. No dates on this one. Well, there is a 17 there, so does that mean it was from 2017? Probably. I haven't re-inked this either. So again, I don't do much embossing. Why not? It's such a pretty thing to do. And again, make sure you got plenty on. Let's have a look. Let's see what we can do with this. Let's see. Now, now before, I didn't even get my sock out. Nobody reminded me. Look at that. Hold on. This bit round here is going to be fabulous. There is a bit there. There you go. There you are. I've done the sock. There you go. Okay, so there we go. Let's play. Right. Oh, sorry, we got that blinding light nonsense again. I do apologise, folks. Okay, let's see what we can get here. So we're embossing. We have got all those different textures in the background, even though we've just put water on and we've really splodged it out. I'm really liking the fact that we've got all that behind. Let me just put that out the way. I think that's enough. Let me do the silver. So let's have a look at this stuff. Here we go. So always make sure you got your paper on underneath it. Don't be shy. Put the whole pot on if you need to. You're going to capture it anyway. So give it a tap. Give it a shake. There we are. Give it a tap behind the back. Flick. Voila. Now that ain't too bad. Love embossing. Oh, fabulous. Honestly, please do, Julie. You've got things sitting there doing nothing for what? Let me get a dry brush. I do have some somewhere. There we go. Let me just, there's a little bit there, a little bit there. And now all the rest has come up really well, considering we put my little bit of my sock, my talcum powder. And where I didn't, that was where I had that little bit. But look at that, that's all right, that is. So let me just Let's move these out of the way. Let's capture what we put. 20 million's there. We haven't finished with it yet because we're going to do some tags. Because if that's a card, let's do some matching tags. Why ever not? Let's just put the lid on that because me and things, you know what's going to happen. I'm going to end up with it all over the place. Right then, so let your heat tool heat up. Apologies about the noise. Don't be shy. Feel that it's heated up, yeah? And here we go. Ready for the magic? Let's hope it works. Here we go. There you are. Look at that. Woo! Hopefully you can see that going. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. Okay, how pretty is that? I'm just going to quickly just give it a little, making sure I've got everything. Yeah. Right. Now the trick is don't overcook it. I'm just going to put that down there. It is out the way. It's not touching anything, so I'm not going to burn my leg. But look how pretty that is. Woo! Now if you don't like that as a card, fine. Cut it up into tags. Very shiny. I know, look at that. And considering how old this is, could be forever and a day, before God's dog and all that, you know, it still works. And look, it's not rubbing off. Got no problem with it. Yeah, it's embossed lovely. So I am actually impressed with that. So from that backing with a bit of stenciling, with a bit of grey, with the blues, a bit of salvage patina. That's what we've got. So we've embossed it with that. Now, you know, we can go around with a different colour, put a bit more depth in if you want. Why not? Let's have a go. I'm going to go on to, oh no, it's like magic, isn't it, Sylvia? Magic. So Uncharted Marina again. I'm just going to bring that darker area in it, and where it'll be a resist. So don't think, oh crumbs, we're losing it. Just want that little bit of edging. Just that bit of darker edging. This is just me. This is my card, my version. Yours are going to be different. Just wipe over. And don't worry. I know I'm doing it with a baby wipe. Don't worry if you mess around with the ink. It'll add to the effect. So that's lovely. We need some words here now. So let's put that out the way. I'm quite happy with that. I mean, you can do a different colour now if you wanted to. Ooh, that might be a thought. Okay, I'll leave that there. We might do that. We need some words anyway. Let me find some words. Sentiment. Sentiment. Let me get the box. Okay, let's have a look. A box of everything. Right, let's find a sentiment. I don't just want just a bog standard Merry Christmas. I want some words. And if not, it's going to, what's this? May your celebration be merry. Fabulous. Okay, wishing you. Oh, see, I'm not feeling Christmas, so it's like, oh, really? As you can probably gather, I'm not really a Christmassy person. However, I mean, they're quite pretty. Shall we? No. I want like a block of words. Let me find some words. I need to find words. I know where there's words. Hold on. I've got it. Right. Now, trusty. My trusty Lavinia folder. Uno memento. Let me find some words in here. Yep, okay. Okay, so we've got fairy words, sparkle, fairy lights. That seems to me is very Christmassy. That's what I've got in my head anyway. And that's what we're using. Whoops. Let's put that there. Let's put that back in there. So I obviously store my stamps in folders, as you can see. Bit chaotic. Now you could put Christmas on from mine to yours and all the rest of it. I wanted a block of words, and this is the one. So let's have a look. So we could have that roughly about there, and then we can then dust it in, or we could do like a light cover here, light cover there. Again, one of them. I'm going to use a blue, so I'm going to use VersaFine Claire, and at the minute I'm loving Warm Breeze. Now, whether I stick to Warm Breeze is a different kettle of fish, because you've also got... yeah, well, you see, Terry, you're on the ball. I'm not. I don't do Christmas, realistically. I'm usually away, if I'm honest with you. So, you know, it's like Christmas is one of those words that begins in a C and ends in an S. Yeah, it's one of them. There you go. I'm going to go with this because it matches the colour. Gosh, look at me being all coordinated. Who would have ever thought it? So, let's get a plate. Let's mount it up. That'll fit all that. I'll tell you what, that's about perfecto. Let me just put that there. Put this here. Mount it. There you go. Right, let me just... I like to... When you put your stamps on, let me get the blaring lights off you. Always give it a good press down. And if you're unsure, just stamp it out. Because if you're not using a stamp press, once you've took it off, you'll never match it back up again. So, maybe mix them. Yeah, we can do. Let's, I'll tell you what, let me just, let's do that like that. Let's get that. Let's get that back. And then maybe outer here. Yeah, the outer bit quite, there you go. Sorted. So we've just dabbed the outer edges with Twilight. And then we've got Warm Breeze as the main bulk. So, make sure it's the right way around. Because if it ain't, it's too late. If it's upside down, it'd look alright if you turned it down that way. Just be an interesting one. So I'm going to put it roughly about here. There you go. So nice firm press. Make sure you're getting it all down. Now, depending if you're using a stamp press, you can go up and down 2 or 3 times, whatever you've missed. Obviously, if I've missed anything on this, we're going to have a gap. And then it turns into something else. So yeah, that's all right. Now it's whether or not then I run it down again and have it stripped down, or I can now put something around it. So let's see what we end up with. Okay, so I'm actually going to get some embossing stars, a different one, and we're going to do some more embossing. Why ever not? We've got the stuff. We've mixed it. We've got light and dark there. Let's put that out the way. So you can tell really I'm not really a let's put that down there. Right then, let's get a different stamp, something with something else to it. So we've got them there. I think maybe this one's quite a simple one, but I'm thinking maybe if we bring it over here and maybe into here. So you've got your silvery bits there. And then what should we do? I don't want to do silver again. I want to do a different colour. So let me just dry this off. I mean, I don't mind it, the embossing powder sticking to that, but I don't really want to emboss it. But you can do if you want. Again, your card, you choose. Right, I think that's dry. Give it a wiggle. Yeah, okay, so it's now what colour we're going to do with that. So should we do black? Should we do white? I haven't got blue embossing powder, so I've got pink, I've got black, gold, bronze, silver or white. Oh, I'll tell you what, I'm going to use glitter. Sorry, my bad. Yes, white. I might actually put some white in, but yeah, I've got this silver. I want to do twinklies. Twinklies. Sorry, I've overruled you. But however, I might put some white in yet. So I'll put the white there, but I'm going to see what this twinkly stuff looks like. And if it's naff, it ends up being white anyway. Right, so let me move these out of the way. Okay, right, VersaFine again. Different what? Oh, I've got it the right way. You know, I thought I'd stuck it on the wrong way then. How funny would that have been? Well, it would have been an interesting one for sure. Okay. So I actually want it to go over the words, because then I want to also put some here. I want some here. And I haven't destashed. Oh dear me. That could be disastrous. But hey ho, don't care. It'll add to an effect. You know, there is no right or wrong about this. Happy mistake. I love mistakes. That might look a bit too busy there. Let's just put a little bit here maybe. Did I put anything up here? I can't see. Well, I'll wait. I don't want to just do it for the sake of it and then ruin it. Right then, okay, let's have a dabble. Now then, this is quite new, I think. Anyway, one of them. We'll try it. If it's silver dollar, it'll sparkle. I don't know what it is. Metallic silver sparkle. We will see. I can't even see where I've put the damn stuff, so this is going to be an interesting one. Well, we've got twinklies anyway. Can't turn around and say I've not done any glitter. Oh, I might as well put the whole blooming lot on the way I'm doing here. Okay, let's have a wiggle around. Oh, we got sparkles, ladies. Oh my goodness, mate. Just make sure I'm not. So tap the back. Drum roll. Oh dear me. And to be fair, I'm not too bothered how it looks, if I'm honest with you, because it's a bit of fun. It's not my normal cup of tea, but I'm thinking, why ever not? Sometimes you have to come out your comfort zones when you craft. Because I think it's all part of the fun, isn't it? It's all part of the learning, and I think it's going to look quite spectacular, actually. And we can always put stickles on, or some white on, or whatever. Right, let's get the other one. Here we go. So, heated up tool. Excuse the noise. Are you ready for the sparkles to happen? I'm heating up on my hand first, so I know it's hot. Holding a corner out the way, and away we go. So, oh, there we go. Just start. See how quickly that goes. Wow. There's one. And there's number 2. Yep, that's one. Okay. There we go. So I'm just going to quickly just glance over it just to make sure I've hit everything. Yep, happy with that. Radio. Okay, so like I say, not my normal cup of tea. However, it is very sparkly and very twinkly and very, very different to me. Okay. But this is, like I said, this is what it's all about. So let me get these things out of the way. Let's get that out of the way. Where's my thing gone? This is definitely a mom card in my eyes. I mean that in a nice way as well. Right, so I need to do something with it. Tumble Black. I'm gonna have to go back on Salvage Patina. No, I'm not. Uncharted Marina. I need some dark. We need some dark. Okay. So this is where doing things off the cuff. I'm out of my comfort zone, as you can probably tell. Now, do I keep this as a card, or am I going to change this into a tag? That'll be the thing. I want some sparklies on this one. Let's have a look. What we're going to put on. Christmas, I haven't really got a lot with that. This is where I needed the other set, you see. Christmas greens, maybe no. Grey. I'll tell you what, we'll have a bit of weathered wood. Right. Love the sparkle. Bless your cotton socks. Right. So I'm using weathered wood on these spritz just so I can add a bit of sparkle on, because I just need to do something with it, because to me, I know you guys love it, it's not quite me yet. So I'm going to end up, I can see what I'm going to end up doing, but let me just get there first. Let me just dry that off. In fact, I'm just going to add a little bit of water. There we go. Yeah, we're getting there now. Okay. Okie dokie. Bit of tissue. Fabulous. So that's totally a different set. To me, that would be tags. So I wouldn't do that as a card because there's no background there. But the background is what we're after. As you do. So I just want to maybe put some trees and stuff on the background just very quickly now. I just want to build it up to something. Because to me, it doesn't look like there's anything there. Yeah, totally. I'm with you on that, Terry. Totally. Totally. It needs something. So to me, like I said, it's not me. But this is what it's all about. Learning and creating. I love the background. So it's now something I can put here. So let's find a piece of card. Right, let's see what we've got. Oh, maybe. Yeah, look at that. See now, look, that's working. Yeah, there you go. And then I can maybe put this there. Right, okay, let's mix them here. See, that was an easy discussion, wasn't it? Right, let's throw that over there. Let's clean the area. Nothing what we were going to do. Could always put them on. Got them on, got that on, got that on. Trial and error. I like trial and error. Trial and error is fabulous. I'm going to put some trees on there now. It'll turn into something. What, I don't know, though. This is where I sit on my own and I mess around and do different things and stuff like that. And it's like, yeah, go on, why not? But yeah, I need to put something here. That's for sure. Crimean Christmas. See, I don't do Christmas. This is why. Now you sound happy. Yeah, seriously. It's because I put that there. I could just put Happy Christmas there, couldn't I? Actually, you could actually do that. But let me. I've got corners. Let me find something to put on there. Let's have a look. Okay, I'm going to do dark room door, and electric stamp Robin. Let's have a look. Let's do him down. Let me play. Look, never been used. This is shocking. Spent a fortune for this stamp as well, I might add. Right then. Did he like it? Okay. He's such a cute little birdie as well. He's gorgeous. Right, so I'm going to do quite harsh. Now, this is going to be a harsh background. In fact, do I do him blue? Yeah, we're gonna do that. Don't you worry. I'm going to do. Shall I do in black? No, I'm going to do in black. I'm going to do like a very total different. He's a lovely little stamp. This is. Oh my gosh! Look at this. Wow. What a gorgeous stamp. And I've never used it. How bad is that? Shocking. That's all I'm going to say. Shocking. Right, let's get that out of the way. I might not even use that yet. We might just end up with this as a card. Okay. Let's put him here. I'm going to... Hold on. Which way is he facing? That way. Okay. Okay, so I want him here. Let's put him there. I can't believe that. Anyway... That make good Christmas tags. That's all I'll say. Make good Christmas tags. In fact, we might do that in a minute. Let's get a. Oh, how cute is he? Wow, people, you need to start getting your stuff out that you're not using. Right, let's be really good now and put my thing back on. It's the only problem with rubber stamps. Only problem. How gorgeous is that? But it's now officially been used. Bless him. Okay, let's pop him over there. Ooh, what we're going to put down for him. I already like him. I'm already excited. That's definitely a tag. Let me put that over there. Okay, but at least we've done a bit of embossing and a bit of silliness and a bit of a background. So we could do a similar background to him in that sense. Yeah, we'll do a snowy background. We've got a blackbird. Well, it's a robin. But let me just bring it together. We've used VersaFine Clay, so at the end of the day, this is how easy you can get a background very quickly. Now I'm going to put some. Now this is what's on my brush, and I know for a fact this will be peel paint. Yeah, it will be. There you go. This is how quickly that I can put something together now. Dibs. Waiting for it. Okay. Now then, I want to put down maybe this. So I'm now using evergreen on the zigs. Look at that. Yeah. I'm back in my comfort zone now. When I do something, you know, this is what it's all about. You got to learn as you go. Just the fact is, I'm doing it with you guys, right with you. Oh, what's that? There we go. So sometimes it's not always the best way of having a play around is with you guys with me, but you can all say that I do the same as what you lot do. And that is like, have fun, mess around, learn from my mistakes, you know, and that is genuinely where we're at. So I just want to put a little bit of a base down. Okay, we just put a bit more there. It is a very gorgeous robin. Absolutely. Let's play around with this background. Let's actually make this. We're going to make that other bit into tags. It ain't going to be a waste of time and effort, trust me. Let me just get some in the background. Oh, let me give me zone. Right, let's get some trusties out. Now I know I didn't say I was going to use what's it, but I just need to build this up a little bit. Let me get some greens. What we got? Have a look. Shady Lane, one of my trusties. I'm doing it finger stamp because I'm just comfortable. So this is just me at the minute, and I just want to build up. If anybody says to me anything about doing what's it again, just say Lisa now. Just do what I like to do, which is this. Oh, yeah, see, look, it's starting to look like something now. Fabulous. Right, I need a block. Let's pop this on a block. Let me just pop that on a block. There we go. There we go. Well, you see, happy mistakes. I mean, nobody ever makes mistakes. It's all happy mistakes at the end of the day. And I've learned something there, that embossing's all good and well, but it's not me. Well, you know, I can do it, and I enjoy using different things. However, on this particular occasion, I'll only do it when I need to. Maybe to do sentiments and things, you know. So, now look, he's looking better. I'm in my zone. Thank the Lord. Gosh, things we do, eh? I don't know. So, at least you've seen that I can come out of my comfort zone. Now, realistically, I should have done him brown, put a bit of red into him, and really, but then that's for me for another time. I want to do something with the sky. Let's get that out of the way. We've got a lovely little card there, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually back it with that nonsense we've just made. So to be fair, what I might do is, no, I won't. That's going to be tags. Let's just put that over there. We'll just stick with this. Can somebody just tell me to behave myself at any time? Feel free to tell me. Right, so I'm just gonna, now what's this colour? Let's have a look. Light blue. So basically I've gone off the same blue, or I've just added a bit of green into this one, but the background of the first card is what I want you to go off. You know, the disastrous one. Well, I'm not going to say it's disaster, actually. It's just like the background. The background of that is what I need you to go off. Just don't do a pig's ear like I did. I'm just back here. So we'll do it nicely here. In fact, I might just add a little bit of, I'm just going to put a bit of salvage patina on the back of here. Just because I can. Only slight. Look at the mess, honestly. Bit of water. Let's really go to town with this beautiful image. There we go. Love it. Right, let me just play around with this a minute. There we go. Fabulous. There we go. That's more like it. Now I know why it stays in the cupboard. Yes, with regards to embossing. some of you guys are really good with it, so at least I've had my go. Yeah, but obviously I won't be sending you out anything like that, because, like, you know, nobody put a card in. I want you to say, oh, I really like that. Love it. Oh, that's just made me chuckle. Oh dear me. I'm going to put myself on detention here, never mind anybody else. I've got to make something decent for you guys, ain't I? Flippy heck. Right, I'm just going back over the edges just to bring it out again. This is just what's on my brush. Okay. Oh, that's just hilarious. At least you can see I'm human. I learn from my mistakes as well. Oh dear me. Happy things and all that. Right, so this is just water now. I'm just wanting to just put a little bit of a clouding effect in the background. I love it. I'm just chuckling to myself totally now, folks. That's just hilarious. Right, okay, so I'm just going to just play around with this green here as well. Even though we have splotted it around and sprayed it and everything, let me just dry that off. There we go. I like to do water splashes. So I am now going to have a play. Let me just get that off there. So I've got the bleach again. There we go. Look at that now. That's better. Crikey. I feel like we've got something happening now. Should have done this in the first place. There's me thinking, oh, we'll do a bit of embossing. Nah, you're all right. Anybody mentions embossing to me again, I'll say, been there, done that, tried it. You can say, Lisa, you've had a go. Walk away. Politely. I love it. Could do, yeah, I could do indeed. Let's have a little play. What you say, he wouldn't be little Robin Redbreast, would he, really? So I have got, oh, red, that's a proper red. Yeah, that is. Let's just have a little dabble. Hold on. Just a lot, right, so water. So this is the Zig. Let me just get a bit of that bleach. So all I've done there is I put the Zig on, then I put a little bit of bleach on just to blend it out of it. So you've got that hint of, because then realistically I could then put a hint of brown, you know, just around, you know, you could really just go OTT with that if I'm all honest with you. But yeah, I just want to put a bit of white on this as well. Oh dear me. I love it. Right, so Posca, let me just get these out of the way. Let's just grab a. There we go. We've got some splashes happening there. Fabulous. Now you could add, well, you could do whatever you like on it, because you're not doing this anyway. But there's loads of different things that you could do with regards to a card with the background. So you can either do this, but now I'll give you the option now. You can either just do blue, yeah, or you could do that option there. Now I'm not going to sat here for how long and just thought sod it, right? Because I mean fair's fair. At the end, but this is not staying as it is. I'm going to tell you that now for nothing. So let me just let that dry a little bit. I'm not sure about that with the what's it, but let me have a look. What we got here? Red glitter rain. Let's see. Little bit of sparkle. So this is a gel pen I've got. I'm just flicking a little bit, as you do. Maybe that, yeah, that looks a bit better. Just having a tangent now with you guys. That's all it is. Right, let me leave him there a minute. Let's put him there. This thing. I'm saying thing now because that's how we are. Right. So I know 2.5 inches will fit into my press. So all I'm going to do, oh sorry little man, squidging him, 2.5 inches on the cutter, bang on the dot, there we go, 2.5, down it comes, there's one. And obviously we've got that writing there with a bit of glitter, so I am going to take that, let me just take that to the edge of that writing, because at the end of the day, like I say, I might not be happy with it, you might be. This is what we're all about, yeah? So, that way, Lisa, get a grip of yourself here, there we go. That's about right. Goodness me, I like it. Right, that's worked out. Oh, maybe not. Let me just put me. Ah, there we go. Right then. Voila. Get that off. Right. That looks pretty now. Now that looks pretty. Ish. Right then. Here we go. Cardio. So, yeah, we'll get rid of that end. So, obviously you've got 1.5, 2.52. I've done this at 2.5, so it's going to go straight the way in. Hold it down, nice and firm, one tag. I'm going to do the same again. Obviously I've got the writing going the correct way. Down and in. Now, bits to throw away. Now if you don't like what you've made, you can stick them together. And there you've got a really nice tag. If not, you've got 2 tags out of that. And then you can just put yourself a plain card on with Merry Christmas or whatever, Happy Halloween, whatever you want to do. And then you've got place on the back to write. So that saved that. We've got glitter everywhere. Fabulous. So I actually like them as tags, more so than as they were. You could always stick that on. Sentiment, obviously I've done a bit of embossing with those embossing folders. You could just literally glide over. You know, for people that ain't doing bits and bobs or have forgotten things or just need a bit of oomph back in their life, you can quite easily just go over it with different colours. I mean, you can even put a bit of, what's it on this, an emboss. Dare I say the word? Dare I say it now? I've just definitely decided that me and embossing don't work. So, yeah, we could do that. We can put a couple of holes in a bit of ribbon. Pretties. You know, there you go. You can utilise that and throw it in the bin. Oh, that was my horror touch of the day. Right, my little man here. I think he's gone quite cute now. So, we've got a little bit of sparkle because I did use a gel pen with a bit of sparkle in that. Again, you can put a sentiment on it. Let me just get some, I'm going to get a white and a blue for backing. Have I got any spare down here? No, I'm going to get fresh. I'll be back. Catch your breath while you're waiting for me. Oh dear me, what a day. Okay, we've got white card. Let's grab some of that. There's white. And I'm going to go for a blue that's going to complement the card, which will be this one here. Let's have a look at that. Right, okay. So I've got white and blue. So yeah, he's going to look gorgeous on that. So let me just, oh, I'll tell you what, I might actually, no, I'll use that. Right, let's pop him over. There we go. Right, so should have stuck to Halloween, shouldn't we really? But saying that, I'm not as worried to emboss anymore, if that makes sense. Because you know, going live with you guys, I can't really get anything else more wrong, really. And it just proves that me and emboss, I can do it, but it's just not my thing, if that makes sense. So let's have a look. What am I going to use? I want a decent bit of white on that. I'm going to use this one. So I'm using the number 2, and it is the 3/16 I'm going to use, just in case you're wondering what sizes I'm using. Okay, let's put that there. So like I say, if you actually stick down crooked and you've got these rulers, you know, oh, I'm going to put it off that way because then I've got a nice piece of card there saved, because we'll save that. We won't throw that away. So he's in a bit of greenery. You know, all you need there is Merry Christmas, you know, or with love for you, whatever. you know, all that normal lovey-dovey stuff. That's lovely. So we'll use that. Let's just turn him over and just... right, so I've got different cards. But I like the white card for backing. It's a nice thickness. So that's where that purple's come from. Could actually use that for any card. But I've been using it for matte and layering, which I haven't got to worry about now. So I can use it for other things as we're playing around. So let's just pop him there. It's quite cute now. I'm taking to this more so than the tags are nice. We'll leave that there though. Right, let's cut that down there. Let's get a decent, put that over there. So obviously the edge of the rule is butting up to the card, the original card, not the white that I've just put on. And if you do it differently to me, that's fine. I'm just letting you know what I'm doing. Okay, saved the day by a quick end card. However, I do like the let's shift these out of the way. I do like the tags. So again, it's not all gone Pete Tong as such, because we've got two lovely tags with that background. So the background is what it's about. So it's down to you now to make a background. I'll keep the snowflakes, but they are a large file. Yeah, that's it. Got company. That's all right, Sophie. Enjoy. Have fun. Bless your cotton socks. I'm glad you enjoyed. Enjoy company. Hope everybody's well. Send my love. But yeah, so with regards to these, I mean, if you're into scrapbooking, you can put that down, put it on, add a little you know, staple. You can sew it on, sew around that, put it in as a pocket. Top that up, have that as a pocket, something sparkling and glistening. Again, world's your oyster, really. Let me just get these out of the way a minute. Let's put them there. Start to pack away. So yeah, me and embossing aren't the best, as you've gathered and seen today. Let me just put these over here. Let's get that out of the way. Put that over there. So yeah, so you could put like a nice little sentiment there, maybe emboss that in black to match. In fact, yeah, let me just quickly, let's quickly just do a little, I've got a bit of card here. Let me just pop some Christmassy there. Let's have a look what we got. I'll tell you what, we've got this little sentiment here. It'll fit on. So let me just put that on in black. Well, let's emboss it actually. Let me actually see if this is gonna. This is one of those sets. Now, this is what I'm saying. You know, when you've got things and they. Oh, I think it's gonna come off. Yep. Okay. Eventually. That's all you've got to worry about when you leave things and you leave things and you leave things. Are they ever gonna work again? Excuse my head then. Let's put it that way. Right, okay. Versamark, let's do the black. Let me just do that. So this is what I say embossing is good for. Sentiments, I'm afraid to say. I mean, you could have embossed the little robin, to be honest. That would have been quite cute. Right, let me just put that there. Let's put it on there. Voila. Hopefully that's going to work on one. If not, it just makes no difference because I'll just get some black ink. Right then, let's paper. Oh, it's all go. All go at the last minute. It's got the OK Corral, isn't it? Doodaloo. Now, I didn't even put anything on this with regards to anti-stack. Yeah, it's come out all right. And like I say, if you do it and you don't, and you've got little bits, just gently, there you go, that'll do. Let's put the remainder out the way. So I'm all right with sentiments. It just comes with everything else. I am just not an embossing person, but we've done a bit of embossing today. Totally out of my comfort zone, but it's all right. I won't hold you responsible for it. Let's just whack this on. It won't count in the end. Yeah. Alright then, let's wait for the magic. Yep, here we go. Oh dear me. Love it. Worked out in the end. Yeah, I suppose it did, to be honest. Now it's whether or not you just... Let me just... Oh, I better do it properly, otherwise I'm going to end up with nothing on there. I know. Where's my cutter gone? Right, okay. Let's do it around the right way for starters. Let me first of all... Let's do it. Let me just cut that off there a minute. It is on the squiggle. However, I am going to... Happy with that, happy with that. Let me just get me what's it? Takes a steady hand, and I've lost the plot today, so it's like one of them moments into. So all I'm going to do here is, that ain't too bad, you know, and I'm just going to a bit closer to that. There you go, a bit closer to that. Now, do not shout at me to say, Lisa, that's all over the place. I probably know it is. It's okay. Next time I'm doing flowers. Let me get my little corner edger. Where are you? Here we are. Right, okay. Let me just get the corners done off it. So at least rounded it down, look as... I think when you've got rounded corners, any mistakes go away. There we are. Right, okay. There you go. Cute. Let me get some little squares, little platforms. Where we got? Great session. Definitely. Yeah, honestly, please do, Marie. Because otherwise, it's just going to sit there and just gather dirt, moss, anything else, you know. I don't know where your stuff is. If it's in a shed somewhere, it's probably sharing it with the mice. They're probably there crafting away, a bit like bag puss. And that's what you don't want, really, you know. Okay, let's all I've just done is cut some off there. I never use the full sizes. I cut them down. Sometimes I do really, really tiny ones, but today I'm just doing that. Let's have a look. I'm glad you're inspired. I'm glad it's done something. I'm going to put that like so. Let me just... oh, crumbs. Let me get my head over it so I can see. It is a little bit wonky, but, you know, don't shout at me. That'll do. There you go. Now, you could have embossed the edges if you wanted with a little bit, but I think the white with the black brings out the bird. You have to balance up your cards, unlike what we're doing on the first part with the tags. It's all good fun now. Let me just put that out the way. It's a bit of an odd stamp, that is, but there you go. So we have got, let's clear away the rubbish, the disaster. Well, it's not really disaster, it was good fun. I learned things. As long as you learn, then it's worthwhile. If you don't learn and you're just doing it for the sake of it, then you're definitely in the wrong place. You know, you need to get yourself in the right place, in the right zone. You know, otherwise they say, oh, you've lost your mojo and that. Well, no, it's normally everything else that's happening around you that's taking effect, or you're allowing it to take effect. So if you keep yourself in a happy place, happy mind, refreshed, you'll be fine. Craft as often as you can. Don't put yourself under any pressure. Let me just wipe this over. So what have we done? So background. This background we used spritzes, different oxides, and then we got that cutie, Christmassy, and then we did have the disaster. Well, they ended up turning up as tags, but you know some, they're quite nice. I'm going to put some card on the back of those, and yeah, because they will be nice for grandkids. They always like a bit of glitter, or for the neighbours. No wrong with them, if I'm honest with you. And again, do what you do. So the folder will be up. It's already up there now. It's on my page. Go and make as many cards and things as you want, as long as you've got the backing, the background of this card and of this card, or these tags. because obviously we've got the green in this. So this is why I'm giving that flexibility of either the blues and greens here or just blues and greys. And then obviously for the Halloween, you pick. You can do one of each if you want. Totally up to you. You can do a card, you can do a tag, you can create something. You know, you could do whatever you like, but utilising that background, and then somebody will either have this sent to them or this. I'll throw them in as a not as a booby prize, but you know. The little robin's gorgeous, though, to be fair. Might enter it myself. Joking. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed it. We've had what we had. Look at that. We've had over 2 hours of fun. Thank you so much for sticking with me. If you've sat with me all the way through it, you've seen me in the real me. I don't really like embossing. It's turned out to be something what I didn't want. However, they've turned out to be some really pretty tags. Glistenery, Christmassy tags. Like I say, I'm going to put some card on the back just to give it that rigidity. Tickety-boo, done. So there's 2 tags. This will probably go as one. Like I say, there's one for somebody to win, whoever I pull out. And then for 2, you've got a Halloween one. So you've got a little Christmas card. You can mount that on as a card if you want. You can hang it, do what you like. I'll always put a little thank you note into anybody. But yeah, honestly, it is the best way to learn. Craziness, learning from your mistakes. I do like the glitteriness of that one, though, to be fair, even though it's not really glitter. But there you go. Thank you so very, very much. Pop your stuff in. Have a fabulous Sunday. I've got to tidy up my mess, and I've got deadlines to do, so I've got things to do. But thank you. I look forward to seeing what you've got. Now, I don't know whether I'm going to be doing Tuesday. So if I do put something up for Tuesday, fair enough. But if not, I'm definitely on Thursday. All right. And that'll be Lavinia inspired, depending on if I've had post and that. But yeah, I'll be doing some Lavinia stuff on Thursday. Sundays is a free-for-all, as you can see. And then Tuesday, if I'm able to, I'm not guaranteeing it, but if I'm able to do Tuesday, I don't know what we'll do. We'll leave it to you guys. All right. So I'm sending you the love. Ta-da! Thank you so very much, and I shall see you all soon. Love you lots. Take care, everybody. See you later.